we all doing on this wonderful, splendid little Thursday? I can kick off the stream with some good news. Let's see. Yesterday when I did my Twitch stream, I believe I fixed my internet issues that I had been having. We had a successful stream till about 10:15. We left naturally. There were no issues. Not a single frame dropped or anything. So hopefully, and as I say that, I can see I'm dropping frames. Son of a nutcracker. Oh. Lord Jesus, give me strength. I did. I jinxed it. What the hell, bro? Maybe I need to restart my router every time before I stream. I don't know. But, all right. I'm going to say hello to everyone just for the record. And then I'll try and mess with it. No worries, Ian. No worries about being late. That's totally fine. Hello, Araya. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great end to your work day. Hello, Iz. Welcome, welcome. Happy to have you here. Hi, Alex. Howdy. Hope you're doing well today as well. Ari. Oh, love Ari. That music scared the bejesus out of me. Sorry, Ari. Yeah, I did switch up the music for kind of like Christmassy vibes, so I do apologize. Oh my gosh. Yes, Iz asked a great question. What is everyone working on? Share it in the chat. Alex, I love the little celebratory, what are those? Are those like maracas or something? Very curious. Hello, Felicity. So happy to have you here. Dami. Dami said I was literally putting this live in the live stream bot calendar. No worries, Dami. That's not on you. I promise. I have been slacking hard on posting my live streams and putting them in the calendar. So I kind of put them in there sometimes last minute as like a Hail Mary, but like, don't worry about it. And I so appreciate you putting up with my millions of streams that I put in there as is. Honestly, you're such a gem for doing that. No worries, Christina. No worries at all. Let's see. Yeah, but yesterday's went really well. It was super nice. So, I'm hoping if I just restart my router, we'll be fine. Because that's all I did yesterday. I put in a new Ethernet cord and then restarted my router and it was fine. So I'll try and do that during the stream. And it should keep the stream going. I think I can restart it during the stream. We'll see. Jinxed it. I know. I really did jinx it. This will be fine. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Yeah, I'll try and fiddle faddle with it on the... And Christina said, I don't see any lagging on my side. Listen, if it's not lagging, I'm happy about that. So, although I'm pretty sure it is a little bit. I think you're just being super nice, Christina. Also, yes. Also, hi, Christina. Confetti balls. Okay, confetti balls. Nice. Hi, Sirsha. Ah, love me some Sirsha. So happy to have you here, girl. Jeannie. No worries, Jeannie. Jeannie says, forgot to turn on my notification, but I'm super glad I didn't miss the stream. Yes, no worries. You're here in plenty of time. Alex said, they're like paper mache orbs filled with streamers and confetti. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know what to call them. Confetti balls. I think that's a good description. Dobby said, I try and check once a day to catch the last minute ones, so no worries. Okay, that makes me feel better, Dobby. Yeah, but please know, like, I just so appreciate all you do and all you do in that Discord. So yeah, don't stress at all if you know, I put one in last minute and you miss it. I'm just so thankful for that Discord in general. So yeah, Dobby and CK are debomb.com for keeping that thing up. Yes. So Felicity, there's a calendar in the Discord, which you're in the Discord, I believe, Felicity. I have it in my Google Docs, so I don't even have to look for it anymore. But I think it's pinned at the top of the live stream planning channel, maybe. One of the live streaming tabs. There's like 4 of them. It's one of those. I think it's pinned. But yeah, it's just for you to like put in your live streams that you're hosting. And then it like notifies everyone in the Discord when it starts. Jeannie said, I'll be doing a mix of productivity and whip development. Same. Honestly, same, girl. Also, I'm starting my chapter 16 today. So I'll be starting my chapter 16 vision board. I finished chapter 15 on my stream yesterday. So hopefully I can work on my vision board today. Christina said, I don't know. It's smooth sailing here. We're going to go till midnight today, right? LOL, JK. I was thinking I would go till at least 10:30. Like I said, I can see I'm dropping some frames, though, so I'm not really sure why that's happening. Like I said yesterday, it was going perfectly. Not really sure. So I'll probably, like I said, restart my router real quick and just see if that fixes it. Because yesterday that fixed it. So it's at least not dropping very much. So I think we can rock with it at least until the first sprint when I can fiddle with it a little bit. And just know if I disconnect, I'll come right back. I'll just put up a new stream with all the same deets and come right back. But hopefully that won't happen. I think I should be able to restart my router and it'll stay going. So yeah, Dami manages a bot that pings anyone with the authortube tag. It's under the live stream notifications. Thank you, Araya. Yeah, I was surprised that I finished it, honestly, but we had a really good stream yesterday. I feel like it was really productive. So wasn't really planning on finishing it that fast, but it worked out. So yeah, today I'm going to be doing my vision board for chapter 16 and my checklist for chapter 16. You guys know how I put like checklists in the actual document each time. My last chapter also, I got the final word count. So for chapter 15, my final word count was 5,921 words. So I think that baby's going to get split into two upon revisions, but I'm pretty content with it. So I'm excited to get into 16. Yes, new chapter. I don't know how quickly you guys are going to see. I spend an embarrassing amount of time on these vision boards, but hopefully I'll finish kind of quick and then I can put it up in the stream. We'll find out. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, it feels like a big deal for sure. Yeah, Jeannie, you're telling me, girlfriend. You're telling me. Perfect. Glad you found it, Felicity. So Jeannie, if you message either DW, who is in this chat, or not DW, sorry. I was thinking about DW earlier. If you message Dami, who's in the chat, she's a few chats above you at Dami Writes Here. You can DM Dami or CK. I think CK Jensen Author is their YouTube handle and maybe Instagram handle, but if you message them, they can send you an invite link for the Discord. And it's like a few writers are in it. It's a pretty fun time. Yeah, it's a fun time. It's a fun time, Felicity. Hi, Savannah. Welcome. So happy to have you here. Christina, not me being legit sad about missing the Twitch live. You know how I feel about those emotes. LMAO, work is kicking my ass. I'm so tired, but I'm here to at least attempt to write today. You got this, girl. You got this. And don't worry about missing the Twitch. It was a fun time, but there will be more. Listen, I summoned you, DW. I must have summoned you. Yes. No, I was thinking earlier. Yeah. Oh my God. I love that Araya said the exact same thing. Not her summoning you, DW. This is so trippy. But no, I was thinking earlier about all the stuff I have planned for the new year because just to clarify, because I mentioned this earlier, if anyone follows me on Instagram or is in the Discord, you probably saw that my Gru stream next week on Thursday is going to be my last stream for 2025. It's going to be a fun time. So if you feel like swinging by, would love to have you. But yeah, I'm going to do my Gru stream next week and then I'm going to stop for December because one, I'm sure a lot of you have this problem. Well, I shouldn't say a problem. It's not a problem, right? But I feel like everybody, and this is a good problem. This is going to sound so horrible. I'm going to sound like such a jerk saying this now, but I feel like everybody wants to hang out right at Christmas. I have all these people that are like trying to hang out. And I'm feeling a little overwhelmed time-wise, not gonna lie. So I've got to fit all that stuff in, or try to. And then I also want to do my planning for like the first quarter of next year. So I was thinking about DW, because DW and I discussed briefly possibly doing something kind of cool in the new year. So yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. Yeah, this is so funny how that worked. Rachel Catherine, hi, welcome. So happy to have you. Happy to have you here, buddy. Hannah. For those of you that don't know, I love Hannah. I adore her. Hannah said, wait, a live stream I can actually join? Let's go. Let's do it. The Gru thumbnail is so amazing. Thank you, Christina. I tried to make it like funny, but I still wanted it to convey that there's going to be like a mission and a storyline, you know? So I'm hoping, I don't know if anything can live up to the Halloween one, but I'm hoping it will, you know, be okay. I cackled when I saw it. I was really sitting there going like, okay, I must really feel comfortable with these people if I'm willing to put this up. Like, that is something before doing the live streams and before being on authortube, I would have never put something like that out on the internet. But, you know, I feel like I trust you guys to like not judge me and just have a good time right alongside me, you know? So Rachel Catherine, I wish I had that problem. Listen, girl, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you're just downplaying it. Saoirse said, yes, December is busy, and also you deserve some time off as well. Thank you. Yeah, I know I took like 3 weeks off or something in like November, but y'all know I had a rough November. So that wasn't really a break. That was like I don't know what you call it, a mental health break. I don't know what you would call that. That was a try to stay alive break. So I need like a real break, you know? Yep, so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. I love DW. We're officially buddies. We did a stream together. If you haven't checked it out yet, you totally should. It was such a vibe. At Blacklisted Writers, right? Is it the Blacklisted Writers? DW. Plug Blacklisted. I have it tagged too. I have the Blacklisted YouTube channel tagged on my stream with DW if you want to find it. But yeah, we did a stream together on my channel and a stream together on Blacklisted. It was so fun. Alex said, not a bad thing to take time and prepare. Yeah, I feel like I need the time. So thanks, Hannah. Love you too, girly. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm doing my darndest, you know? Just out here hustling. Rachel Catherine, I don't believe that. Thank you, Rhea. You guys are so sweet to me. You're like way too nice. You could be way too much credit, but I love it. Of course, yeah, you guys should definitely check out Blacklisted Writers if you haven't. It's a really cool channel, and there's 4 writers that run that channel together. DW is one of them. And then it's Ash, Tia, and Dami that also are on the channel with DW. And it's just a wonderful time. They do a great job with it. They're great people, great writers. Like, you should absolutely check them out. Rachel, I took that same 3-week break in October, so I feel you. Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad I'm sorry that you had to take that break, but I'm glad that people understand. Like, that was not a particularly fun break, you know? It was more of a, I needed that break, you know? This break, I'm hoping I can organize some stuff, meet up with some people, survive the holidays, and then go into the new year somewhat better prepared, you know? Love Dami. Dami's awesome. Everyone over on Blacklisted really is awesome. It's a great group. Okay. Well, how do you all feel about going into a sprint? Do we feel all right? Sabrina! Oh, I'm going to be taking the time, Rachel. Thank you. Sarita said, I'm about to drive home from work, but stopping by to say hi. I love your new winter look. Thank you, Sarita. You are such a sweetie. I love Sarita too. I just love everyone in the chat. You guys are also awesome. You know, all my little Tuesday, Thursday writing buddies, and Wednesday too. We have Wednesday in the mix now, but okay. Perfect. Ready to lock in. Ready. Okay. A writing day. Welcome, welcome. So happy to have you here. You're just in time. We're about to go over and spin the wheel. So let me take you guys over. All right. Y'all know the drill. Go ahead and take the next 10 seconds to drop those guesses in the chat. If anybody hits the nail on the head, we will spam the chat with gold stars in their honor. Also, while I'm thinking about it too, since we were talking about streams for next week, just FYI, I do not have a stream on Twitch next Wednesday. It'll just be Tuesday and Thursday because I have an appointment with a specialist about my ear issue next Wednesday. But I will be here Tuesday and Thursday. So just so everybody's on the same page. Let's see. Saoirse said, gonna use this first sprint to take my dog outside in the rain. You know what? That's mad productive, Saoirse. You should get bonus points for that. Oh, Rachel Catherine, you're so stinking sweet. You guys are all such sweetie pies, honestly. All right. That's true. Yes, Felicity. Ian would say doom. Very true. All right. That being said, let's go ahead and take her for a spin and see where we end up. $45. Cute. Let's see. Oh, we got a few people that guessed 45. Jeannie guessed 45. Rachel Catherine guessed 45. Savannah guessed 45. All right, friends. You know what we got to do. Oh, and Felicity hit 40K yesterday, I believe, in her project. So we have to do a dance party before we start our sprint too. But in the meantime, go ahead and spam the chat with gold stars and I'll take us back over and get us set up. Gold stars. Gold stars, gold stars. Here we go. And let's see. Felicity did say, surely we can't dance without Ian, though. That's true. All right, we'll save it for when Ian comes in, because he did say he was coming and he was just running a little late. Also, Hannah, I lost track of your comment, but I saw that you said, I hope it, oh, here it is. I hope it goes well. So thank you very much, Hannah. I do appreciate it. I'm hoping it'll go well as well. I'm sure it will. These ones are for Ian. Love that. Hello, Mateo. Welcome in, buddy. Happy to have you here. I think everyone's doing pretty well. We've got good vibes in the stream tonight, not gonna lie. Okay. But yeah, we'll save the dance party for when Ian comes back. I think that makes sense because he was on stream yesterday with us when Felicity shared that she hit 40K. So it is only fair. We'll wait for him. But in the meantime, I have 45 minutes queued up. And yeah, I think we're just going to get it popping. So, oh, Mateo, guess what? I'm already done chapter 15. So this mood board will hang around for another sprint or two, but then it's hasta la vista, baby. Gonna have a new one. Just FYI. Oh, also, before we go into the sprint, last housekeeping thing. If you have not filled out my 2025 live stream questionnaire, it's down in the description. It's anonymous. You don't put your email in. You don't have to log in. Nothing. You can answer one question or you can answer all 10 or however many are on there. But it basically just gives me input that I'm going to use when doing my planning for the new year. And since we're getting to the end of this year, just know the window to still fill that out, it's narrowing. So if you want your voice heard and considered in streams for the new year, stream formats for the new year, be sure to fill that out. I have some really cool, fun stuff coming down the pipeline. So just saying. Anyways, all right, let's get the timer up and going and get to work. I wish you all the best of luck. See you in 40 or 45. My bad. Alrighty. Not gonna lie, I was locked in and kind of missed the end of that timer, but I think it was by just a few seconds. So I think I was still pretty close, all things considered. Let's see. Go ahead and share in the chat how much you got done. I did not get anything like word count wise done. I mean, I did transfer over my checklist, which I haven't even gone through my checklist, right? But this is what was in my outline for this chapter. And these are just bullet points, like very, very brief bullet points. But it's about, let me see how many words this is. 1,030 words. Just in my like rough outline, you know. Well, I say rough. It's a pretty thorough outline. But I still need to go through and proof a bunch of it. And kind of put it in sequential order and stuff. But I was working on my vision board for this chapter because I do a vision board for each chapter every time. So I was getting a chunk of that done. But let's head over to the face cam to keep us accountable. All right, that was a longer sprint. We'll do like a 7-minute break max. Just to keep us accountable. You'd be surprised how fast it goes. Also, we had quite a few friends come in during that sprint. I tried to acknowledge everyone as they came in. But if I missed you, please know I'm happy to have you here. Let's see. Alex got a total of 759 words. That's awesome, Alex. That's huge. Alex said was in such a flow. I was in a flow too. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I was doing my vision board, so it's not the same, but I felt pretty locked in. Hannah finished her paper. Go girl. Hannah says, now all I need to do is reread it and make sure what I'm saying makes even a little sense. I'm sure it does. Unless you're in that state where you're like, and maybe you are, where you're almost like, you don't even know if it makes sense anymore because you've reread it so many times already. And if that's the case, I would understand. Is got about 500 words on my outline for my new project. So exciting. Yeah, that's amazing. Alex really locked in. Allie got 60 words, but had to do a bunch of rereading to figure out where I last left things off. Relatable. I do it all the time. That makes total sense. Jeannie said got some dishes done and worked on my budget for the month. Boring adult stuff. Listen, admin work counts. I consider that like admin. And that counts towards productivity. Is shared a quote from her brainstorm. She said, well, it's not my fault you're grumpy, depressed Batman. Wait, hold on. Well, it's not my fault you're grumpy, depressed Batman. If I'm a depressed Batman, you're an idiotic Spider-Man. It's not even the same universe. Blah, blah, blah. I love that is. That's great. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that is. That was a great little excerpt. Rachel got 208 before being interrupted by adult things. Yeah. See, I think we're all getting hit, especially during this time of year. The adult things come in heavy. Felicity edited 977 words, but reached a long description of armor that I don't want to touch, but everything needs to change. Oh my gosh. Felicity, I'm sure everything does not need to change. I'm sure you're exaggerating. I'm sure it's great. A writing day said that was a dinner sprint for me. Wonderful. Remembering to eat is totally, it counts towards the productivity. Christina wrote 44 words, had to reread my scene and get reacclimated to it and all that. Yeah. It takes a minute when you've been away from your project, even for like a day or two, it takes a minute to get back into the world and remember where you are. Ian said, yo, finally finished feeding other people. Okay, perfect timing. We do owe Felicity a dance and we saved it. She requested that we save it until you came back. So we'll have to do that before we start our next sprint. Jumping down real quick for 2 seconds because Miley said, I'm at a choir performance, but I love you. Love you too, Miley. You're so awesome. Such an awesome possum. Hope you have a nice choir practice or performance, choir performance. Good luck, girly. Okay. Rachel said this chapter. I was like, where did you go, Rachel? Rachel said this chapter's got some spicy and sometimes it feels awkward and all of a sudden it feels like I don't know how to write anymore. Yeah. I think this is something that Sarah Jane kind of mentioned. She struggles with a little bit too, is like writing the romance aspects of her story. Saoirse said, I did a lot of random things that sprint, LOL, but it's a non-writing day for me, so it's all good. Yeah. Listen, you guys are totally 110% welcome to come here just for vibes and to like hang while you're doing other stuff. Like a lot of times if I'm watching like Cody streams or something and it's a day that I'm not streaming or writing, I'm just cleaning or quilting or doing dishes or whatever. So you guys should totally just do whatever you feel like. If you want to sit here and like knit or crochet, knock yourselves out, you know, still happy to have you. Yeah, Ian's back so we can dance, 100%. Alex shared a snippet. I don't want her to think I'm scared of her. Despite her powers and all the teachings, right now, Mavrin needs a friend who sees her as a person, not a noble or a gifted. I really like that, Alex. I like that concept. You know, sometimes when you have like the chosen one in stories, they do get constantly put in that chosen one category and people forget that they're a human also. Yes, we definitely need to dance. Christina said, wait, I also hit 110,000 in my whip. So is that also a dancey dance? I almost cursed. Heck yeah, it's a dancey dance, Christina. We go dancey dance for you and Felicity then. Good job. Go off, Christina. Alex said a scene from a later chapter. Or it was a scene from a later chapter when I need to start one of my Act 1 chapters. Gotcha. Felicity said, no, literally changed my mind and the armor looks completely different now. You know what? 'Tis the struggle of being a writer, right? Saoirse said, I'll probably be knitting during the next sprint, so that's perfect. Oh my gosh. That's too funny, Saoirse. Also, in the new year, we got to do a craft stream. We got to do it. Yeah. Oh, Christina is killing it. So is Felicity. All you guys are killing it. But also this whip is killing me. I need it to be done so bad. Oh my God, Christina. Listen, you're putting in the work. I feel like writing is a marathon, you know, and you're doing it. Yeah, I can't release any lines from that sprint. Oh, yeah. It stinks when you get to the part. Well, it's good and bad, right? I feel like it's more fun to write, but it also sucks you can't share lines once you reach points in your story where you're like, nope, they're too spoilery. So I totally empathize and relate. Dance party. Okay. It's a 3-way dance party, friends. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of the stream, but may have to happen because Saoirse said, ooh, I also hit over 110,000 this week in my second draft. So gotta happen. Yes, craft stream. Yes. Can we also dance for Saoirse Publishing? I know, we really should dance for Saoirse Publishing her book. Taste of Bliss, right? Saoirse? Put it in the chat to remind me, but I'm pretty sure it's Taste of Bliss. Ooh, twins. Yes, too spoilery. Oh, and not, yeah, that's true. Not YouTube streamer. I forgot you were writing. Yep, spicy content. Yep. Okay, I got it. Taste of Bliss. I was like, if I have this wrong, I have failed as a writer friend of Saoirse's. I have failed. Yeah. Not a 3-way. OMG. Oh my gosh, it's too funny. All right, well, on that note, the timer's gone. We're going to go spin because we're going to keep ourselves on track. So we'll spin and then we'll go back and do our dance party and put up our hot cocoa as well. So you all know the drill. Go ahead and take 10 seconds to drop your guesses in the chat. If anybody hits the nail on the head, we will spam the chat with gold stars in their honor. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. Is this about Saoirse's book? Yeah, I have it on my TBR. I'm super pumped. I really want to check it out. Let's see. Okay, we've got guesses in. We're gonna take her for a spin. Okay, someone gave us a Christmas sprint. A holiday sprint, if you will, because I know not everyone celebrates Christmas and all holidays should be celebrated. They're all equal. I want everyone to feel welcome. So I shouldn't have said Christmas sprint. I apologize, but someone gave us a holiday sprint because we never get a cute 20, but I will take it. Did anyone guess 20? Beth got it. Look at you, Beth, killing it. Okay. Yep. Spam. You guys know what to do. Spam the chat with the gold stars. I'm going to hop over and give Beth her trophy. All right. Yeah, someone said, Saoirse said, Beth manifested a chill sprint for us. She very much so did. Okay, all I have to say... Okay, first of all, Hannah, don't hate me, but I have no clue what you mean by Mississippi Queen. But this reminded me that, so my grandma used to live in Mississippi, okay? And when we were learning how to spell Mississippi... We learned a very southern way to spell it, I guess, because we would go M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, humpback, I. You ever heard that? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I think it might be the song that plays, but it's funny because I don't know if... It's funny that I was able to license it if it's like an actual song, I guess, is more what I'm surprised about. Okay, so Hannah, you know that, okay, I'm glad I'm not crazy. I was like, I feel like this might just be a southern thing. I don't know. And also, you all know me well enough, but I always put the disclaimer out there that, like, just because I'm kind of southern does not mean I am super progressive. I think everyone should be welcome here, so I don't want anyone to hear that and suddenly get, like, a guard up or anything. I'm very accepting of everyone. It's a song from a regular show, LOL, and the sound you use sounds similar but not the same. Okay. Because I was like... If I was able to license it, I'm surprised it's a real song. But maybe if it was an older song, too, like maybe it is able to be licensed. I don't know. Christina said, I'll take the bitty bitty sprit so I don't doze off and procrastinate. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I do need to make my chocolate milk on the next sprint because I'm not going to lie. I realized I don't have my chocolate milk and that's got to be fixed. That's got to be resolved. So I'll make that really quick on the next sprint. Yeah, people are coming through with the guesses tonight. Yeah, it must be crooked letter. Yeah. It's so fun to say. M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, humpback, I. I just love that. Me and my random... No, I love that, Hannah. I love that you know so much about music. Like, you are very well versed in the world of music, and I feel like I am not. I need to get on your level. Your disclaimer makes me laugh every time. Listen, I just want to make sure everybody feels comfortable. That's all. And I mean everyone. So MSSISSIPPI. Yeah, that too, I guess. Yeah, you know, I still have some of that hot cocoa in the cabinet. Maybe I'll have to have some of that Abuelita's hot cocoa again, actually. We'll see. Yes, Rachel Catherine is a music girly. That's true. Yes, Hannah is very well versed, I feel like, in music. I'm gonna check it out. Mississippi Queen. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna add it to my Spotify. And you know what? Because then I'll definitely remember to check it later. Let me. Whoa. It's trying to give me my Spotify Wrapped. I don't want my Spotify Wrapped. Not right now. Just try to add a song. Okay. Is it the one by Ozzy Osbourne, Hannah? Or is it by a band called Mountain? I'm assuming it's the Ozzy Osbourne one, but I'm just curious. Ooh, a spiked hot cocoa. That sounds awesome. I also really love music, but I don't think I'm all that well versed. I just Intensely like what I like. I'm the same way. Like, I feel like I have a very eclectic library. And I have a lot of like single songs from different artists, you know, that I just listen to on repeat. Depends on the genre. Yeah. I literally listen to anything and everything. I wish that I wouldn't have to worry about copywriting, because I'd be like, let me go through my playlist with you guys, you know, but I do kind of have to be careful about that. All right. I'm going to add the Ozzy Osbourne one, because I think that's the one she's probably referencing. Oh, you sent me the YouTube link. Perf. Hannah, such a star. We are going to dance. Yes. Okay. Friends, let's do our quick dancey dance. I also am going to very quickly put up a hot cocoa for us, because we earned it during that last sprint. Beep. But yes, we need to do a dancey dance. This is a 3-way dance party. We have quite a few people in the chat that have hit 10K milestones. So this will be very quick. I know I cannot see you all, but please do not leave me hanging to do this on my own. Okay? Ready? Here we go. Oh, Christina said, my love language, sending people my music and just like staring at them to see if they like it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Taylor and I have like gotten into very long conversations about sharing music. We actually have like a shared playlist now on Apple that we can both add to. So we could like share music with each other. I've got a handful of songs, whether it's oldies, alt rock, pop, indie, all of it. But generally, I listen to Harry Styles does have some bangers. Oh, love all the little dance emojis. I love that you guys do that, so I don't feel so alone. I'm not going to sing it. I was about to sing it, but yes, I love that little from Wednesday. I was copying Evelyn's dance, like just dance. Listen, I think we should have a choreographed little number that everyone just has in their back pocket, you know, for these dance parties. I can do a video, teach you guys one day. We'll just come up with something cute and easy. A doom sprint. Listen, I don't know if a doom sprint will happen tonight. I kind of hope it doesn't. We'll see. But if it happens, you know, the wheel has a mind of its own. So I do just copy the gift. That's what I always start by copying Oscar's little dance. I miss Just Dance. Yeah, Just Dance was a vibe, bro. It was a moment. Okay, that being said, let me get the timer queued up, and we're gonna hop right into it, because this is a cute little 20, and I need to make my chocolate milk. Yeah, I wish we had Just Dance in PE. I did have Just Dance at home, but not in PE. That would have been fire, though. All right, I wish everyone the best of luck, and we're gonna get it going. So here we go. Okay, I apologize. That one went by way too fast. Let me find... JK finally finished making the graphics for her Instagram post. Yeah, Walter made a little appearance during that stream. Oh, that's true. I forgot Mateo did finish his first draft. We may have to do another dance party, everyone. We may have to suffer through one. I know y'all hate them. Wink, wink. I'm just kidding. I think we love them. But we may have to do another dance party. Alex says the fur baby was a delightful little distraction. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you enjoyed him. Sometimes he just like walks around my feet and I'm like, bro, just come up here with me a minute. So I had to pick him up for a second. Truly made my day. LOL, Walter, such a cutie. Thank you, guys. He's my little sweetheart. It said I didn't plot that sprint, but I did read about a chapter in the book I'm reading. I'm loving so far. Drop the name. Felicity did laundry. That's successful. Felicity is telling Mateo, well done. Saoirse, I made some dinner and I'm also watching the Blacklisted stream. Listen, it's a vibe. Rachel Catherine made a drink and got 80 words. Nice, Rachel Catherine. Christina wrote 51 words, which to me is so much for 20 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty good, Christina. That's awesome. Catherine, also, hello, Catherine. Catherine wrote about a paragraph and rewrote it about 7 times. Relatable. Back when I was writing my chapter 8, I think, I rewrote the entire chapter 3 times. And I'm on my first draft and felt the need to rewrite it 3 times. So completely relatable. Allie got 110 words down. The story's switching gears and I'm nervous, but so excited to see where it will go. Oh, yay. That's so exciting. Yes. Hello, Catherine. So happy to have you here. Love meeting new friends. Yeah, felt very much. It said I'm reading The Graham Effect by L. Kennedy. Nice. Allie said, I think the constant rewriting is something we can all relate to. 100%. Jeannie said, finish my budget. Feels good to have done that because sometimes I avoid it. Yeah. Beth dealt with teenage boys. Does that? Yes, Beth, that counts. As someone who has teenage brothers, that counts. No, I am not done with my mood board. I'm not going to lie. I have made progress, but I feel like this chapter is kind of harder to put into a mood board without being spoilery. Not going to lie. So I'm having to be a little more creative with what pictures I'm using and stuff. And I'm not using as many. So we'll see how this one ends up. I feel like it'll end up okay in the end, but it's taking me a minute. My chapter 15 is going to need an entire rewrite. I dislike all of it. No! But if you do, again, you're not alone. It's very understandable. Ian said we're the worst. Well, 30 years ago. Oh, teenage boys. Oh, yeah, I got it. Gotcha. Yeah, listen. No, I'm kidding. I love my little brothers. They're like the people I'm looking forward to hanging out with probably the most over Christmas. Them and maybe my cousins. And maybe my other best friends, too, like that are coming into town. I don't know. There's a lot of people, but I love my brothers. 1,000,000 points earned for Beth for real. Yeah, maybe so. At the moment, we have a spare teenage boy staying with us. Oh, what a sweetheart. As someone who was totally a spare at my best friend's household, you're probably much appreciated by that spare. More than you know. As someone who had to parent her teenage brother, yes, relatable. Okay. Well, I didn't go to the face cam. I didn't keep us accountable, but I am going to give us our hot cocoa so I don't lose track of that. Jeez Louise. Okay. I'm not seeing Beth in live chat. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. It's very annoying. Yep, you found her. Yeah, he needed to see space. Yeah. Unfortunately relatable for a lot of us. I always turn on live chat as a habit because YouTube. I do too. I turn it on my end too before I even start the stream. Okay. Let's hop on over to the wheel just to keep ourselves accountable and keep ourselves moving and all that jazz. Yeah. No worries, Allie. Allie said, I have to hop off for now, but thank you for a good, productive stream. You're the best. Oh, thank you, Allie. You're the best. You're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I hope you have a good night, and I'm glad you were able to be productive. Christina said, oh, absolutely love that you do that, that you're that for him, Beth. It's so appreciated. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, we know your reasons, Ian. But everyone go ahead and drop your guesses. Take about 10 seconds, drop those guesses in the chat, and then we'll take her for a spin. DeLorean reasons. Yes, exactly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, now y'all know the drill. If anybody hits the nail on the head, we spam the chat with gold stars in their honor. Here we go. 30. Okay, I thought I was going to hit 55 for a minute, and like I would have been cool with 55, but 30's much more manageable. Let's see. So Felicity got it, Christina got it, and Catherine got it. We have 3 winna chicken dinners. Y'all know what to do. Give them their stars. I'm going to give them their trophy. Well done to our 3 winners. Yeah, you do need a new tactic, Ian. It's just not paying off tonight, but you know what? You've had good nights in the past, so it's all right. You're sharing the love before Christmas break. That's all it is. All right. Let me get a 30 queued up and we'll get it going. Perf. All right. Well, I have 30 minutes on the clock. I wish everyone the best of luck, and I'll see you on the other side of 30. Here we go. right. How are we all feeling? I, for one, am already done. I've picked all my pictures. So, like, now it's just arranging them. But I'm getting there. But how did that sprint go for all of you? Oh my gosh. A moment in history. Sarita said, call me Ian because I think I like the music now. I feel like the music, I thought about changing it too for this like format, the winter format. But I was like, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of become like my signature alert song now. So I think I'm going to keep it. But yeah, it's definitely like elevator music. Listen, you've come to the dark side, Sarita. Welcome. Happy to have you. Wrote nothing but sang a lot. Self-care. Self-care is productive. And listen, I haven't written anything either. I feel like it's December. We've all got like senioritis, you know, how when you're in high school and you're about to graduate, you're like working, but kind of not working, you know. So as long as I'm making some kind of progress in some area, I'm content. And I feel like that's kind of what we're all doing. We're all just like, you know, casually being productive. Got back from work on that one. Hi, Marco. Welcome, welcome. So happy to have you here. We are really chilling tonight. You know, we're just vibing. No writing done this sprint, but I still was productive and vibing. See, I think we're all just hanging. Felicity said, I actually did rewrite the armor paragraph. Nice. So 397 words. Plus I sold out a stadium, of course. Queen energy. Of course you did. Yeah, the jazz really is so calming. It literally is your signature. I was just thinking that. Thank you, Sarita. Yeah, I feel like I can't get rid of it now. It's just stuck around for so long. Yeah, you got to sing and write, dude. I love the jazz. It's great. Don't change. Thank you, Christina. Yeah, I think I'll probably keep it. Except scat, that's something else. Yeah, you'll get there. Wrote another 49 words. Nice, Christina. That's awesome. I know you're talking about music when you say that, but I immediately thought of this episode on the Magic School Bus. Oh my gosh, dude. Magic School Bus was trippy. That is a hoot if you go back and rewatch any of it as an adult. Wait, is it music? No, I'm confused. Scat is a type of music, I believe. It's like I'm not even going to try to do it, actually. I'm not even going to do it. But yes, it is a type of music, I believe. Saoirse played with her dog for a bit and then also started weaving in ends on my shawl. On her shawl she was knitting. So exciting. I wish I could make stuff like that. It's so cool. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, that was like a nice little baby sprint for us. A cute little 30-minute. Yeah, I was about to start trying to sing it, but what is a Magic School Bus? Oh my God, Felicity. Yes. Felicity, Magic School Bus was another childhood show that was like really big in the US. And yeah, it's an American educational cartoon, but it's basically about these kids that while they're at school, they would always like get on this magic school bus every day with their teacher. And then the school bus, something would always happen. And then they would like use the school bus to take them somewhere to learn a new lesson each time. And yeah, it's pretty trippy. You could probably find an episode on YouTube or something to check it out. It was really fun, but yeah, quite wild as an adult to look back on it. It's still big. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, they remade it. Oh no, I don't know how I feel about that. Before me, but I was aware of it. Listen. Also had the computer games. I didn't even know they had computer games for Magic School Bus. I was thinking like we had a sex ed bus come to the school once. Oh my God, that's so funny. No, it's like a school bus. It's just a regular school bus. Oh, cool. It's on Netflix. I didn't know that. The remake is Miss Frizzle's niece. Oh, that's cool. That's actually pretty neat. How did I not know about these computer games? I'm going to have to look this up on YouTube later. Hannah's back. Wow. For some reason, the mention of Magic School Bus made me think of the book series Magic Treehouse, where two siblings get to travel via books and a magical treehouse. Yeah, I loved Magic Treehouse. That series is incredible. My brothers read that too growing up. One of my brothers in particular really liked it. Regular bus that can shrink and fly and do all sorts. They were both fun and informative. I believe it. Yeah, you don't have regular school buses in the UK either? What? Do you all just walk to school? It can fly. Yeah, I believe it can fly. It can fly. It can shrink. It does all kinds of stuff. Yes, Magic Treehouse was the bomb. Yes, it was top tier literature. 100%. I'm going to give us our little hot cocoa real quick. Oh my God. Okay, I think that was just a dust speckle that went like right by my hand. But hand to God, for a second there, I thought someone was like jumping up right here. But it was something in the background. That really threw me. Freaked me out. I thought maybe Walter jumped up or something. It was so weird. Yeah, it can go to space. That's true. Also, this... Yep, I was thinking of this episode, Sarita. I didn't want to say it, but yeah, this one time it shrunk into a tiny little bus with everyone in it and flew into one of the students' noses so they could learn about what your body does when you're sick. Now there's an idea, Hannah. There's an idea. You know what else I watched, Hannah, that you brought up that you reminded me of, or reminded me about? And I watched like just an episode or two, but was Little Bear. Is that what it's called? Little Bear, I think. But yeah, that was so calming. All 110. You know, that would be a fun like vlog, actually, rereading all 110 of the Magic Treehouse books as an adult. That'd be pretty cool, actually. I took a short yellow bus. Took an hour to get me to school. I lived in the country. It was awful, but personality forming. Oh my gosh, an hour-long bus ride. That's pretty dense. Yeah, we walk or our parents drop us off or we get on a normal bus. There's not one for kids alone. Wow. I never knew that. And that is kind of mind boggling because yeah, we all have them here. I'll watch all the episodes. Yes, Sarita can watch all the episodes. Shout out to Osmosis Jones. Trying to remember, I feel like I remember Osmosis Jones. Little Bear. Yeah, yes, Little Bear. It's just so comforting. Like, it's very... I saw someone did a short where they were talking about how the children's shows of today are like really overstimulating for kids. And a lot of parents are actually reverting back to playing shows from like the 90s and early 2000s or whatever for their kids because they're a lot calmer. No worries. I hope you have a great night, Jeannie. Thank you for hanging out. British roads are kind of... Oh, that makes sense. Kind of too small to have more buses roaming. That does make sense. School bus shrinking into a sick person always makes me think of Osmosis Jones. Yes. Interesting. New Zealand didn't have them either? Wow. But yeah, I definitely... Osmosis Jones rings a bell. I'm going to look this up. Hold on. Yeah. I remember Osmosis Jones now. Now I've got to go rewatch that. I'm going to leave that pulled up because I need to rewatch it, in fact. Or at least add it to my watch list. Reading stream. We each read a book until we read them. You know what, Hannah? I think you're onto something. I think you're onto something. You know what? In fact, y'all know what I'm about to pull up? My live stream idea dump. You see how dense this thing is? And it's deep this way. But I'm going to put in here Magic Treehouse group reread or something. Or Magic Treehouse group reading stream till series is complete. I like that idea. Boom. Done. Dunzo. Okay. I feel like a slideshow or a conspiracy board would be needed to help explain the lore. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we can like have a communal Canva page or something, because can't you share Canva documents with each other and you can like work on them together? We can share a Canva page and like add photos from Pinterest and like explanations as we go. That'd be kind of fun. First time I saw a yellow bus over here, I was like, they exist outside Twilight? Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah, they really are. They're really loud. And I feel like a lot of the jokes nowadays are very like crass, you know, or like not very deep. And I feel like a lot of the themes are not that deep. Like, it's just not the same. Little green giant gets its moment in the sun again. Yeah, I made it to yeah, you have made it, Anna. You have made it. You have lived. You have so many detailed documents. Listen, I cannot function if I do not have like a color-coded plan in place. You know what I'm saying? Like all books, I may not make it. Yeah, I'm thinking I think she said meant all the books for Magic Treehouse. I think that's what she meant. All the ones in the series, all 110 or however many there are. That'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, well, let's go and do another sprint. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm hitting that point where I'm like, I fear I may be dropping frames. Let me watch it for a second. Yeah, I'm just watching. I'm sitting still because I'm like watching. Well, maybe not. Now it's showing no frames drop, so I don't know. But that makes me a little concerned. And this is right in the hour where a lot of times it gets us, right between 9 and 9:30 my time. It's the most frustrating thing on the planet. Yeah, frames have kind of been dropping the whole time a little bit. I don't know. It's such a pain. Let me see. Listen, for the books, we can split it up. That's true. I think we should. Yeah, it would be a long stream. Oh, no, just the Magic Treehouse ones. I know. Assign certain sections / arcs. Then use the conspiracy Canva. I like how you call that a conspiracy Canva. Do a presentation stream at the end. Yeah, I think that'd be great. Yeah, it's been lagging at like the whole time. It's been kind of at like 0.1, between 0.1 and 0.3%. So I wasn't like too stressed because I was kind of like, not a huge deal. But now it's going up. And this is like the time of day when it usually does this. So Evelyn can't see us. Go crazy. Yeah. Twitch was fine yesterday. That's true. Twitch was like seamless the entire time. There was literally not a single frame dropped, period, the whole time. It was brilliant. Jump around, jump up and get down. Yeah, that's another good one for sure. Well, I'm not going to lie, guys. If it's going to do this, I don't want to prolong our suffering. So let me watch it for a second and see. But if it's buffering like this, I don't want to keep pushing. I may even restart my router and try and come back. Because I've kind of been curious if I did that, if it would work, you know? Because see, it's weird. See, now I don't think it's dropping. This is a very like incremental thing. I don't know. Now it's looking okay. Maybe we'll try and do one more. Let's do that. Let's try one more sprint. We'll see how it goes. If it ends up really struggling, we'll bump out. And if you guys see me disappear, you'll know what's going on. But now it looks like it's not dropping any frames. So let's try. Let's see what we can do. Let's try one more. I like to suffer. Good, because listen, I'm suffering right alongside you. Rachel Catherine said 113 words and then started doing something for a yearly recap video. Nice. I actually was thinking about doing a yearly recap video, which I never do vlogs, but I was thinking about doing one just because I feel like this year's been so transformative for me with like getting into authortube, and I'd kind of like to have a digital diary almost of it. Like, so I may do one too. Okay. All right. We'll try. We'll see. We'll see what happens. No worries, Rachel Catherine. It happens to the best of us. Okay, let's get back to the wheel. All right, if you have not dropped your guess in the chat yet and you would like to, please go ahead and do so now. I'll give you about 5 seconds to do so, and then we'll hop back over and get it going. So 5, 4. Oh, God. Snow Patrol chasing cars. That's so good. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I love how Felicity's calling out. And Felicity was right. Ea votes 55. Show enough. Oh, my gosh. Okay, here we go. $45. Did anyone guess 45? I don't think so. Wow. And we had a good bit of variety. Well, kind of. We had a lot of dooms, which I think is so funny. Oh my gosh. I have never watched Grey's Anatomy. I probably should give it a try. But that just feels like such a quest, you know? Off by 5 minutes. So close. Stupid wheel. Oh gosh. All right. Well, we're gonna do it to it. We got this, right, team? Now, if I notice that it's getting really bad for any reason, I will pull us out and just, round off the stream. But like I said, it seems like it buffers a lot at some points, and then other points it's like there's not any frames dropping. So I did see, I will say, so yesterday for Twitch, my whole stream went perfectly. I had put in a new Ethernet cord, but I don't even know if that was the fix. Maybe this is a YouTube, I don't know. But it ran perfectly, like didn't have a single issue, single frame drop, nothing. But I did see that Xfinity put up a big notice on our app saying, like, we are doing maintenance work in your area. You may experience some interruptions or whatever. So this tonight almost feels more like that sort of thing, because I'm only dropping like very little frames and it's very like sporadic. Like right now I'm fine. I'm not dropping any frames, but then like ever so often it'll be like dropping 0.3 frames or 0.8. It's like smaller amounts. When I was running into the other night, I was dropping like 25% of my frames, 50% of my frames. Like I can't handle that, So, and I said this on the Twitch stream, but I tried to get Verizon Fios because that cuts out a lot of these issues. Like, it's awesome, but apparently my building is so old, we are not wired for Fios. We're not like on the Verizon Fios network or whatever. So I am not a candidate for Verizon Fios. So I'm just doing the best I can with what I got. But yeah, it looks like it's not dropping right now. It's just ever so often it does it. So hopefully we'll make it through this sprint all right. And that'll get us close. I wanted to go till 10:30, and that'll get us close if we can rock through this one. So Hannah said, I think the wheel landed on the wrong number. You might want to get that checked out. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. Yeah, you know, I'll have to get it tuned up or something. Prepare for heartbreak if you watch. Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. Yeah, dude, How to Save a Life is sad enough on its own, bro. Side-eyeing though, because Xfinity said it. I know. I don't have the most confidence in them, but okay. Well, thank you, Ian. I'm glad it's like at least not consistently doing it. No worries, Catherine. Catherine said, sorry I had to go. My baby woke up. I hope it was a wonderful stream. I gotta fully go now. No worries, Catherine. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your night. All right. We have 45 minutes on the clock. I wish everyone the best of luck, and I'll see you on the other side. Here we go. Okay. Hello, friends. I am back, but I am lagging fairly badly now. I believe I'm lagging. I'm dropping like 13-14% of my frames. So I really apologize because really thought I had this figured out, but I'm gonna, for the time being, still kind of like scroll through with everyone, but we will probably wrap up fairly soon here. Ugh, jeez Louise. Margot got some life admin work in. That's awesome to hear, Margot. Ian said, uh-oh, time to get yelled at. Listen, I can't yell at anyone tonight. I have no leg to stand on because I just spent like 4 hours or 3.5 hours doing a vision board. So you're in luck, Ian. You get spared tonight. I have genuinely no leg to stand on. So, yeah. It is the weirdest thing that the audio works fine, but the video is super, here. I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm just going to, that way I can still chat with you guys and it won't frustrate you as much, hopefully. Christina said, woo, broke to the 3 digits, wrote 211 words. Oh, Christina, that's awesome. Of course, Hannah, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it very, very much. Saoirse's almost done with her Shaw. Okay, maybe some people were productive in tonight's stream, but Saoirse was. Felicity worked through 1,034 words and listened to everyone's song suggestions. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I saw some sea shanty type songs being suggested, so I'm going to have to scroll back up and look through those. Yes, Christina's doing awesome too. Oh, thank you, Hannah. Yeah, finally freaking finished it. I will say I'm happier with it than I thought I was going to be. So I'll take it. It works for now. Okay, Matea, that makes me feel better. No need to apologize. We all understand technical difficulties. Thank you, Beth. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna continue to work to figure it out. I think at this point I'm gonna have to call Comcast again because I'm kind of getting tired of troubleshooting it myself. Because no joke, yeah, the day that I did my Twitch stream on Wednesday, I spent all day troubleshooting and I went in person to Verizon and stuff. Like, when I tell you guys I've been spending hours and hours and hours trying to figure this out and it's just driving me nuts. So, yeah. Yes, Alex is like, I'm here sending good vibes to those that are writing. Listen, that is just as valuable, in my opinion. Rachel Catherine finished my long ass caption for my recap post and posted it. Oh, okay, cool. Can't wait to watch it. That'd be so cool. Or see it, I guess, because it's an Insta post, right? Yeah. Super cool. Awesome job, Rachel Catherine. That's great. Yeah, Felicity's cranking. Felicity, Saoirse, and Christina have all been really writing, and Hannah finished her finals paper. Like, there are people that are being productive. Oh, you better like Hannah, you are the sweetest. Yeah, if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe while Hannah has said this, I will say I will greatly appreciate that. Not gonna lie, but yeah, no pressure. But thank you for that, Hannah. You're so sweet. Felicity said, I'm just a multitasking queen sometimes. Yeah, you really are a multitasking queen because you were in it with the music convo that was happening. So I'm so impressed that you were able to write as much as you did and participate in that convo. Thank you, Saoirse. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Like, genuinely way more than I thought. Yeah. And literally everything on there relates to something in this chapter, like, pretty directly. So it's kind of fun. Ian said, amusingly, I don't like to chat when I'm writing. I just write. This was fun, though. I listened to music and chatted and forgot about all the BS work that I'm supposed to be doing. You know what? That's like what I love about this community is it's such a, I feel like a lot of the people in the community are very like, gentle, like I don't even know if I would say gentle natured necessarily, but it's just, it's such a safe space no matter whose stream you're on, really. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that for everyone. I don't want to speak for other, you know, authortubers' experiences because they may have stories of their own. I don't know, but I'll just speak to my streams, I guess, to be respectful and safe and whatever. But on my streams, I feel like everyone has always been super easygoing and open to meeting each other and very like kind and everything. So it's just fun to have an escape. I feel like it's an escape too. Even on my end of the stream, it feels like an escape. Every time that I'm on a stream with all you lovely people. Sea shanties are the best motivator. Yeah, I believe that. Hannah, you can't see it, but I'm giving you a little heart with my hands. If I hit subscribe again, it would just unsubscribe me. Yeah, fair. Yeah, please don't do that. Please don't unsubscribe. Oh, the like and sub button have been booped over here. Thank you, Christina. I know everyone in here probably has subscribed, so I do appreciate it. Yeah, you guys are such sweeties. Rachel Catherine said, I'm hoping to be in stream next week, but if I happen to miss it, I do want to thank you for the streams this year. I'm glad I found you, and I hope you have the most wonderful Christmas holiday. Rachel Catherine, that was so sweet. That was like, I did not expect that to be such a sweet comment. I was just kind of clicking through automatically. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully it will. Fingers crossed. If it doesn't, y'all will know because the Guru stream will go, but hopefully it will be okay. You call it gentle. I shouldn't say gentle. I just feel like you're all very accepting. Like, I don't know. At least in this chat, we're supportive and super chill. 100%. Yeah. I feel the same way, Hannah. Like, I'm so lucky. I feel like I just like happened to kind of like stumble into this. And it's honestly been one of the best things to happen to me probably in the last few years, honestly. Great vibes and genuinely love that you keep us on track so I could get actual writing done with the spritz. Thank you, Christina. Once I get this internet figured out, and let me tell you, I know y'all haven't known me long, but I am stubborn as a mother. You know what? Okay. And I am determined I will figure it out. And then we will get back to very smooth streams going for, you know, hopefully at least 4 hours. So 2025 is the year I discovered Evelyn's streams and never looked back. Oh, Felicity, you are so sweet. Thank you for the hearts, Margot. God, you guys are so sweet. To be honest, these streams are pretty good for me locking in and actually getting words on the page. It's like body doubling, but with pals and similar goals. 100%. And it feels the same. Genuinely, guys, it feels the same way for me. Like, I get so much out of these streams. I would not be 88,931 words into my story right now without these streams. 10,000%. I can confirm that confidently. Thanks, Marco. Yeah. Oh, I am on it. Like, it is haunting every waking moment for me. I am on it. Of course, means a lot that you've been so welcoming. I've struggled with that a lot when trying to find my footing in different communities. I'm glad I finally found my place. Oh yeah. You are, listen, Rachel Catherine, like, this is your place. We are your people. I feel like I used to say, I don't think I've ever said this on here, but back when I used to stream years ago, when I did like more casual streaming, I used to say that my community was like the island of misfit toys. And that's how I feel, right? I feel like I never quite found the place where I fit like perfectly. And I can honestly say, I feel like on these streams, everyone just fits. You know, it just feels right. So I'm really glad that you feel that as well, Rachel Catherine, because I identify with that as well. 10,000%. Thank you, Saoirse. I'm so glad I have your confidence because, yeah, I am going to work at it hard. Mother duck, mother goose. Not quite Mateo, but I appreciate that you thought I was going to say that. Oh my gosh. All the stars are so sweet, guys. If it weren't for the streams, I would have given up on my book 7K words in. I'm now 75,000 words in 11 months later. Yes, everyone has so many good streams. Like authortube is so good for that. We're insane, but a safe space. Yes, 100%. Yes, the Island of Misfit Toys. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's how it feels. Oh, Beth, thank you so much. No worries, Ian. I got you. Usually I can figure out what you guys mean pretty quickly. All right. Well, on that note, on the lovely notes that I've gotten from all of you, oh my gosh, they're still coming. Christina, you guys are killing me. These are so sweet. OMG, same. I would have stopped like I always do mid-whip. Now here I am, very, very close to the end. Guys, you're killing me over here, like in the sweetest, best way. I'm dying. Oh my gosh. I love the insanity and chaos, though. It's my norm. Yeah, it is kind of comforting, isn't it? It's kind of comforting. All right. Well, on that note, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to hit you with my traditional sign off. So be brave, be a light. Remember that you are so, so loved. And I will see you guys around authortube soon. Bye, guys.